and it's that itty bitty space.
It needs to be warmer.
Itty bitty living space.
Well, yeah, you can let them put it up there. They'll warm it up. Body heat and all that.
Oh, solid friction.
Now you're correct.
Okay.
All right. So, long rest. Everybody has pretty much leveled up. Did you choose what you wanted as far as ability score increase? You don't have to choose right at the moment. I mean,
That's what I'm just tonight. I'm kind of debating between splitting it or not.
oh, as far as like 1 and 1 or take. Okay, so you're pretty much not taking a feed on this one.
I'm debating. I got a list, so I got to decide what the, like a higher constitution score,
Right.
higher skill score versus more shit to do.
It's a tough choice. Okay, so that being said,
Do we get a boost too? I need to choose.
What do you need?
Spells. Do I gain any more spells?
You get one more spell slot for second level, I think.
I don't want to write it down.
level 8, right?
Yeah. Spells.
No, your spells stay the same that they were in 7. 4 and 3, 4 and 3.
Perfect.
All you get is an ability score increase.
Already took it. Strength, obviously.
Gotcha.
That's it for the paladin?
That's it. That's pretty much what almost everybody got, was just an ability score increase at level 8.
Yeah.
So.
Well, some get more than others.
Why are you so fucking broken?
I just got an extra 4th level spell slot.
We're all a little broken in our own way.
Yeah, Lexi, you got an extra 4th level too.
Yes,
That's
you
right, I
should.
forgot about that.
Both spellcasters get an extra 4th level spell slot.
Hey, so did I.
Yep. All right. Did anybody want to do any swapping of items? As far as giving you the option, I know that that's something that a lot of people forget about.
Yes.
All unattuned from my boots and reattuned to the ring of jumping.
Okay.
I will
So you've got 3 attunements now? All right.
I will unattune from my boots and reattune the cloak of protection.
Okay.
So now that'll give me an AC of 18.
One of the things that I did want to mention, Lexi, you need to choose between, because the Staff of Exploration does require attunement, so you have to choose between either the gloves, the your bracers, or the stone. Didn't you choose this? I want to say when you got the Staff of Exploration, you chose the stone. Because the stone is the one that allows you to, if you fall unconscious, you don't have to make death saving throws. You just automatically stabilize. The gloves are the ones that give you a +2 to your DC if the spell requires a somatic component. And the bracers are the ones that allow you to push people back.
Yes, I'll choose the stone.
Okay. So you want to go ahead and unattune to the stone? Is everybody else okay? Like, good for their items?
Yes, I'm okay with the items. I'm sorry, I was in a hurry today. I do not have the sheet for my chosen abilities. Is there anything from that? I think.
No, shouldn't be, but let me double check just to make sure.
Oh my god. Really? Gloves I don't use or anything.
No. Next level you will.
So nothing.
Nope. Next level you will get an extra.
Okay.
All right. Everybody is rested, long rested. Got all of your everything back that comes back on a long rest.
Can you put me in?
Huh? Oh, I already.
as not long after you all are up and ready, take a couple, 30, 40 minutes to grab yourselves something to eat. No fire, obviously. At least I would hope that nobody tries to start a fire in here.
I didn't wear like a layers of clothes. It's like,
I don't have any winter
it
skirt
should
for
be warm.
Yeah, you do.
It is pretty comfortable
Not
in
yet.
here. You had noticed when you were out in the main part of the room that it was cold, but compared to where you were just came from, it is leaps and bounds warmer than it was there. This feels more like a natural cold of just simply being at a high altitude, and not that unnatural magical cold that seemed to seep into everything. Being closed in this trunk full of clothing, you are downright toasty. But a cold meal nonetheless, which you all are used to at this point. As you hear a soft click and the top on the chest opens up. And you see Nathala.
His father.
No, God, no.
Please.
Are you all ready to go?
We are.
Ah, I'm ready.
You see, as she opens up the top of the chest and you see her show herself, she is currently garbed in pale white leather armor with her hair tied back into a tight bun on the backside of her head, and something with the makeup that she did. It's hard to focus on her face. It almost looks as if she's melding into the background.
Ooh, could she teach me how to do that? I'm gonna ask her. No, I already like her. I'm excited. Could she teach me how to do that?
She kind of looks out the window.
Of course. Obviously not right now, but.
If you have time, another time, we may be able to meet up. But for right now, I believe that we should go ahead and fire up the map.
Oh. We were talking about her for a second there.
Yeah, Sam, I was like, what's his map? How'd you know about that?
As
She didn't technically hear you say it, or him say it.
It was me.
my room happens to be at the very top of one of the towers. One of the secondary towers. Just go with the one that's marked, I believe it's marked full. Full without the, said something, no something or another.
All I've got is
Battle map full.
Oh
labeled, basement.
I would
this is the only full that's on there. There's ground level.
Yeah, top one.
This one. Or that one.
No, full. Yep, that'll work.
Where are we?
You all are currently, scroll up towards the top. Yeah, because that's the blue topped one. The blue topped tower.
Beautiful.
Why do you guys stick your dick in it?
Because it's me.
This is fair.
My room is located at the very top of the westernmost tower of the complex. We have a number of areas that are inhabited entirely by regular citizens.
Oh.
I believe that will probably be the easiest path to get down below when we're ready for that. Mm-hmm. But for our initial work, we are going to have to travel through highly guarded areas.
There we go.
we are going to have to stay
Son of a bitch.
very quiet and as unseen as possible.
These are 2-inch squares, but it'll do.
That's fine for right now. If you want to go ahead and zoom out a little bit. My father's study is located in the main tower of the complex, which is across... Yes. That is a tower.
I thought that was the main tower. It was in the middle.
Right. Yes, this is the main tower. There are two pathways there. One is along the outer wall. One is along an inner parapet. Both are fairly equally dangerous. The outer wall, they move in a circular pattern, looking for threats from the outside. The inner parapet, they're stationary and have a better view of the entire area. It's kind of hard to really determine which one would be better.
Are they both enclosed?
We can either travel through the wall where it is enclosed or across the top where it is not enclosed. It is open air.
Is the interior stationary option? Is it dark?
It is quite dark in there, yes. There are torches that are set fairly decently apart. There obviously are areas of bright light wherever the torches are, but there's 40 to 50, maybe as far as a 60-foot stretch where it's fairly dim light.
That might be best.
Well,
Okay.
just packed into a one trench coat and trunk around the ass quite giant. Hide your blood.
Sadly, I do not have a coat that would fit you all.
Is there any way we could go down a level and come up into the main tower?
I mean, these stairs are still.
The tower itself has 3 separate levels that all attach to the parapet walls. So it is up to you as far as which level you would like to travel along to get into it, but after that we're going to have to go up a number of floors to reach the study, which is located directly below his personal chambers at the very top of the tower.
Arkin, you know this the best.
Something in the interior. Straight shot. And in some ways, because they have a better view, they might be focusing out more than in.
We would be out.
Or coming here.
Yeah. You know best?
I think darker is better. Darker is stationary.
Whether it is inside or outside, we must pass by the same number of guards.
Right.
So,
Stationary and focus more outward versus walking and possibly looking in and out. The ones in the interior are used to better views, they might be less focused. It's an easier job. Less work. But we might get
solid plan.
gatekeeping and faces. Good face, bad face.
I'm looking and thinking. What are these? Clouds?
those are courtyards. It is made up of a form of cloud, stone-like cloud.
This is off the table. Just completely ignore that. Is it below ground level or?
The study is above ground level. It is up directly under his personal chambers, or on the very top floor of the main tower. The study is located below that, along with a number of other large rooms, including the main library, including a armory of sorts.
I think Arkin has more.
I think Arkin's plan is the best.
I am very comfortable in my own personal abilities to get there, unseen. I do not know how your group of people are about that.
Yeah, just so you guys have a better look at it
Are
on
we
this
taking
side.
the whole game?
I was about to say, do you want us to split the party and just me, you, and
I
Jesse
mean, we're
do it?
just stealing
possibly?
something and coming back, right? That's what
I
we
do
know.
not know. That entirely depends on what we run into on the way.
Three of us.
There are a number of my brethren who, if we run into along the way, will probably not be the best of things.
So do we fight our way in or do we sneak our way in?
Well,
Absolutely,
not fighting.
I
We're
would
not
recommend
fighting.
not fighting.
Yeah, no, I definitely. So I think what's best it would be if Arkin and Nathaniel went by
Either
themselves.
way, this should be a stealth. The goal is to not be seen because she wants to frame somebody.
Which is
So
fair.
really be seen
However,
by-
if we run into trouble, there may not be a chance to come back.
So, our,
So,
our mages could help us with stealth and things like that. You and I
Oh,
have
don't bet
advan-
on that.
Theory can do spell slots.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no, my
You and I have advantage on stealth checks, correct? You know that. I should do my own.
Yeah, hold on. Advantage doesn't.
wait, you chose your spells without intending an infiltration mission when you knew you had an infiltration mission?
No one said
Never
anything
sound
about
very
an
smart.
infiltration mission.
Yes, they did. That's the
It
group
was
before we went to
mentioned
sleep.
immediately
Yeah.
before you went to
That we were
sleep.
stealing stuff before we went
Oh
to
fuck,
sleep.
no, I
So
haven't.
what do you
okay,
what are you
wait,
gonna
wait.
do?
That's the case.
I mean,
Well, I know I don't have anything to help with fucking silence.
Leave, I mean, we can communicate stone that it went bad.
I've got darkness.
Like you can cast darkness.
Yes.
Which
That's actually
absolutely will come in handy.
Actually, hold on.
There
a second.
are at least a number of points where we are going to have to go through large open areas. A placement of darkness along the outer edges will probably allow us to bypass at least a handful of guards.
Does all the lighting just come from the torches?
Yes.
I have the
They're-
ghost cantrip.
Hold on a second. I have a question. The cloud, they don't often look up for any threats, do they?
No, they do not. There is a family of rock that live in the mountains just to the north of here, but they make a tremendous amount of noise and are not known to be very silent. We do not have threats that come from the air.
Okay, that's good to know. Give me just a moment.
Wait.
Give